Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're feeling inside. I just can't take you out of my mind. And I gotta wake up without myself tomorrow. Try to confront every wall that you said. Even after you left, all this gap turned out to become sorrow. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you feel inside. This can take you out of my mind. You gotta sit in your eyes. Try to confront the skies. Can you feel my outside?
As a Findme member and professional, my fundamental duty is to serve humankind, to preserve life, to alleviate suffering, respect human dignity, and to encourage others to develop the same philosophy by my actions, words, and integrity. As a member of FM, I agree to promote the concept of team effort and will not behave in a manner that will discredit me, my team, and any associated FM team resources. I will always treat others with dignity and respect. As a FN member, I will always act as a professional and will not say anything to any FM member or anyone outside of the FM organization that is not truthful. I will act professional at all times while instated as an FM member. I will always conduct myself in an exemplary fashion, both in my professional and personal life. As an FM member, all business communication, public speaking, media contact must be approved by the FM Board of Directors or Kelly Schneider, founder of the FM Group. As a FM member, I will honor and uphold the confidentiality and privacy on any and all investigations, information, or event considered to be confidential.
You stole the fame right from my hand. Talk is cheap, so why don't we just take a stand? So many days I've been away, just hoping you would
So, should a member of the Find Me group be threatening me? Of course, my response would be to reach out to the organization she's claiming to represent or be a part of. Although my first videos were only about her and her actions alone as an individual, and I brought up how would the Find Me group feel about her, Otero, calling the mother of a missing child a murderer with no evidence that a crime was even committed. Let's listen to the Find Me group's response.
Is I haven't asked. Darlene, do you think I could make a special announcement since I haven't asked? What's your feeling on that? If I haven't asked if I can make the special announcement yet. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, good morning, Ida and Dan. Oh, okay, perfect, sweetie. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better today. Wow. So we are going to have a special guest interviewer. Haven't got his permission to announce it, but he's confirmed he will be here on an interview with me. And that's the founder of the Find Me Group, who I used to work as a psychic medium with. It's a charity, free dogs, canine divers, body language experts, forensic experts. Thank you, sweetie. I feel a lot better. So I don't know what the date's going to be, but it'll be in a few days, and he'll join me. And yeah, so we'll listen to what it feels like to for him from his perspective. Ooh, love it. Yeah. See from his perspective, he was a federal agent, investigator of crimes for over 25 years and started the findmegroup.org as a charity to help locate the missing. We've solved over 100 cases. I was going to write a book for them and have done cases with them. I started in 2018, and then I don't know, a year and a half ago, I had to give it up because I was too burnt out with my dad and everything that happened to him. And so I'm going to go back, but Kelly's offered. I sent him a video of the woman that was like tarnishing me, and he's like, just ignore her. Give me the Sebastian Rogers info. So he's studying the case right now. And I'm going to give you a listen to appreciate your work. Thank you, Caroline. I really love that you say that. Thank you for being here. So he's going to come on and tell us why he started working with psychics and mediums. And that's not the only group of people that work with the Find Me group. We have, I don't know what the count is today, but we've had over 100 people. A lot of them have been founding since the company started, forensic astrologers. Some pretty famous names have been in the group in the past, and some still around. So, hey, Anne. So some pretty great workers. One of the women that does calligraphy, like forensic, oh my God, my words. Sorry, I was just meditating for an hour. Forensic analysis of handwriting. She helped with the case against my dad because the mortgage documents were fraudulent. So there's all kinds of people in the group. Like I said, body language experts, canine divers, forensic astrologers, psychics, current active law enforcement, you name it. So that was talking smack. I know. You know what? I shouldn't have responded. I shouldn't have responded, but I was so upset that come after me, but don't go after the Find Me group. Like, please, there's active law enforcement. Like, sweetie, come on. Yeah. So anyways, so he's going to come on, and I haven't asked him yet, but I think I'm going to do, if he's willing to, a 2-part where maybe we get some other true crime channels to come on and talk, and you guys can ask your questions. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have to confirm with him. I don't want to overstep his time because, this is volunteer for him. And it's been almost 20 years. The Find Me group was founded as a volunteer in his retirement, and it's full time. So, okay. So enough about that. So we're going to look at this woman and the man. Knave of Chalice. Okay, let's get some clarifiers, Spirit, on what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 2 of Swords in reverse. Oh, goosebumps. I'm getting that they practiced what they were going to say to LE. Did they practice what they were going to say to LE multiple times? Did they practice? Queen of Pentacles, look at that. Did they practice? I got goosebumps on that. What they were going to say to LE multiple times. Three of Cups in reverse, no celebration. Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups in reverse, death. They practiced, I got goosebumps. They practiced what they were going to say to law enforcement several times. Did they practice what they were going to say to law enforcement several times? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego, now that my guides are more strongly aligned. Did they practice what they were going to say to law enforcement several times? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego? Yes or no? No. Is my name Liane? Did they practice what they said to law enforcement several times? Yes or no? No. 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 I'm so dizzy now. Oh, God, not again. I hope this is not going to happen again because I can feel it in the back of my head. Ask if lead detective that CP claims to be friends with, and his name is Carter. Yeah, I did that, sweetie. We did that in other readings. Yes. Is lead detective that is friends with Chris, his name Carter, yes or no? Yes. Is my name Bob? Is the lead detective that's friends with with Chris named Carter, yes or no? Yes. That came up before. Drink some water. Yes, sweetie. I did sage, Serena. I did sage. I've had to hide it down here so the dog didn't knock it over because he jumps on the table and everything. Something's coming in. Something wants to come in. I'm resisting it. I'm just saying something wants to come in. And Liane has to go pee pee. What's coming in? Let me just sit with it. Okay. Not as strong as last time, but I'm getting the same thing I did last time with pain in the back of my head. And I'm feeling very dizzy. I do feel like it's Sebastian. I'm going to go get a piece of paper. My cheeks are red now. Do y'all see that? I'm so dizzy. I wish I have paper, but I failed to bring a pen because I'd like to channel right now on paper. Let's see if I can hear. Because for some reason I cannot hear Sebastian when he talks. I cannot hear him. Okay, I'm being shown a visual. I'm being shown, I'm gonna cry again. He's showing me inside the garage, Chris and Katie pinning him down and smashing his head with a rock. Okay, Sebastian. Can you try to talk? Sweetie, can you try to talk? Now I know why my guides are here, because they've been bugging me to channel him live, and I haven't wanted to. So now I know what's been going on. I've been resisting. I just hear, "Mommy, mommy, mommy," like he's crying. "Hurt me, hurt me." Can you show me a visual, Sebastian, please? Can you show me a visual, please? Mother Mary, Saint Germain, please come in and show me visuals for Sebastian. Okay, I'm seeing the fighting inside the garage. I'm seeing them on the ground in the garage. All on the ground in the garage. They're in Katie's cars here. They're in closest to the side of the goosebumps, closest to the side of the house, and now they're moved to behind the truck. They're like pinning them down in the garage. Full on body chills. Okay, show me what's happening, please. Oh God, no. Oh, I'm crying now. Sorry. I see somebody going for his throat. Whose hands? Show me their hands, please. Show me their hands. Whose hands? Whose hands? I see Chris's hands going for his throat. I see Chris's hands going for his throat. Okay, now what? Show me now. Okay. Show me is he passed on at this point, please, Spirit? Because they're looking at his body on the floor. They're standing up looking at his body on the floor. Mother Mary, Saint Germain, show me clearly, please, not for the benefit of my ego. What happens next, please? I see Katie running around. I see Katie freaking out running around. I see Katie freaking out running around. I see a green tarp. I see a green tarp. I see a green tarp. A green tarp being placed in the back of Katie's trunk. I see a green tarp. I see a green tarp in the back of Katie's truck. I hear dogs barking. Their dogs were barking. Their dogs were barking. My head is killing. My neck is killing. My neck is killing. Sebastian dead at this point? Sebastian deceased at this point. He's shaking his head no. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my God. I don't know if he's pretending to be dead, but I feel like he's half conscious. Like, I don't know. It's really weird. I see shovels and everything being loaded in the back of the truck. Where does the truck go, please? Where does the truck go? I don't really know where it's going, but the truck's driving. They're both in the truck. They're both in the truck. At least that's what I'm getting. They're both in the truck. My neck hurts. Okay, I'm going to ask which direction the truck went. Show me which direction the truck went, please. Seeing an arm going this way, southwest, southeast from the house. I'm seeing highway, overpasses, highway pillars. That's all I'm getting, guys. Oh, God. How y'all doing? I know, Starlene, I know. I used to get premonition dreams in my teenage years and in my 30s, and I asked my guys to stop doing it because it's too traumatic. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It looks like Katie's truck. I see dark blue, like dark blue, like midnight blue, like dark blue. My head is just like praying for Sebastian. Yeah, let's get justice. Yeah, I know. I see them putting him in the garage. You imagined something, LOL. Maybe Todd. But that's not how my dreams work. Right now, this isn't a premonition dream, though. That's different. Could they put a tarp in the trunk and then take the truck? Why would they put a tarp in the trunk and then? Well, they put his body in there, obviously, if that's what happened. Oh, anybody got any questions? Yeah, Witchy Mama, I had a premonition dream. Like, my premonition dreams are the only thing I can tell you with 100% certainty are never wrong, ever. They've all been confirmed in true life. The only premonition dream I've had of Sebastian was Chris reaching out for him when he was trying to run away on a bicycle. Don't know if the bicycle's a symbolism for him trying to run away, but Chris's arms getting him. Actually, that's not true. I had a second premonition dream about Sebastian that I'm not discussing because I sent it to the person involved. Why are they still at the campground? I don't know.
Someone that came in, it was very, very emotional. I've channeled a lot and I've never been taken out like that. I literally cried. I was beside myself for a couple of days. I really had a hard time letting go of that one. And it's not my first time by any means channeling at all. Far from that. So it was different for me. And I'm wondering if it's because the person that came through to be channeled was not really aware. It was more of us helping him that were in the group transition to the other realm. And I just wondering if that's why I felt the pain so excruciatingly and I was emotionally attached. I'm not really sure. But then the next morning, I go into YouTube and find a YouTuber posting my video about the canine handler. Julia, who is a subscriber and was here on the live Friday, is still out looking. And she was here on the live on Friday and posting a video that I'm a scammer and like a long video. And I know you guys all say, Liane, just be love of light and rise above it. But I did. I told her, if you call me a fraud again, you will hear from my lawyers. Like I'm not tolerating being, I don't care if you want to question me, ask me, say you don't believe, whatever you want to do, but to take a whole video out of context and then say I'm a scammer when I was working for a federal agent as a volunteer as a psychic medium for several years and passed a psychic test. I'm not going to tolerate anybody calling me a fraud. I'm not. So I really, hey, Miss Q. So that's part of my story, is to set a boundary once in a while. So it was a really emotional weekend for me between what happened Friday and that. I just want to keep our little beautiful group contained. So I will do lives for the general, and today obviously for the general, but from now on for the Q&As where you ask questions, excuse me, I'm going to do those lives on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4:44 p.m. Eastern. Today is an exception because I'm trying to let everybody know for a couple days where you ask questions. Those will be for the members only at the $2.99 Canadian. I just want to keep the negative energy out of our group as much as possible. And in the event, there are a lot of people don't understand about mediums. I know, sweetie. I know, Rebecca. I get it. And I don't, like I said, I don't mind people saying, like, I don't believe in it or I don't believe you. But she tagged me on her whole channel and highlighted something, a video that was taken completely out of context, like completely, the second half of it, a video, and called me a fraud and everything for a long time. And that's the second person to do that recently. So anyways, it's a lot of crap that I really didn't expect on YouTube. It truly, truly is. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Your stuff's good. What did you eat, April? What did you eat? And yeah, so anyways, that's my reasoning. And again, who is here? Show some hearts.
An opportunity.
Well, good morning. This is the second video of the morning, and I did discover you can see me. I got to figure out this Zoom views thing, so when I'm in my PJs, you don't have to look at me in my PJs. Anyways, this lady is tired. This is the second video of this morning. I'm going to link the two together because I was up listening to what broke last night. This is crazy information. If you didn't get the first one that just dropped, it's Tony Mathis saying he's fed up with Chris in an interview that broke last night. And right now, I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning on T-Rev. And man, you want to listen to this because the dog handler comes in and talks about being threatened and told she needs to leave the property. And Chris shows up in the chat and she drops some intel about what they found that you're not.
Remember, this lady can like read minds and shit, right? Talk to the dead. And nobody told her this bitch was full of shit. Nobody said this bitch was full of shit. Nobody. I mean, I don't have psychic medium powers, and I knew right away the bitch was full of shit. There's a stark difference in the way the Julia lady talks and this lady. This lady don't even make fucking sense, but these people eat it up because they are here for the rumor and the narrative. It keeps them being able to go live without doing any work whatsoever. That's a problem.
Not going to want to miss. Listen up.
I love her to death. She's a great soul and does great work.
And shout out to T-Rev, by the way. This was on T-Rev's call.
Judo, I'll be sending prayers your way for lots of healing. I hope your surgery goes very, very well.
Kids for over 20 plus, 7 plus years is really a doctor. She's not like fake or anything. Shout out to her for calling in and being a voice of the community. I appreciate you, Dr. 714, you're in the door. Speak to me. 714, can you hear me?
Hi, is this T-Rev?
Yes, ma'am, it is. How are you doing tonight?
Ew.
Talking to you.
I am the second dog handler from California who chartered the plane to take my bloodhounds over there.
Oh, God. I'm glad you got through. So you're actually one of the dog handlers?
Yes, who went down there.
That's awesome.
And I'm not trying to make my, way around other, creators or anything like that. But I just really want people to know that there are good people in this world who are willing to help out. And we were turned away. We have credentials. And in case you've heard or not, we have been in law enforcement. My husband has actually, and our canines are operations specialists, and they were trained by, a 30-year career, public service handler, who deals with, the fields in education, law enforcement, criminal justice and education for, forensics and.
If you caught that, oh, hold on. I've got it right. Oh shit. I got it right here. Hold on. Let me read you what the fuck she said. I knew I had to because she talks so weird. She said, we have been in law enforcement. My husband actually has, and our canines are operations specialists. And they were trained by, a 30-year career, public service handler who deals with, the fields in education, law enforcement, criminal justice and education for, forensics and emergency management and all that. So we have credentials like nobody's business. So that would have been my first clue. Yes. And then they looked for Scott Peterson's wife on day one, not because the police did. I mean, come on, people. Come the fuck on. But remember, we are watching a psychic medium who's taken the time, yes, who's taken the time to clip this. Exactly, Oz. So she's taken the time to clip this. She is a psychic medium. And the spirit of all those people that she mentioned didn't tell her. This lady is full of shit, people. But we'll listen some more.
Emergency.
And how that compares to some of these other things, like the canine handler that called in and was fraud and all that SHIT stuff. So grab your coffee, your tea, your water, whatever. If you're the other side of the pond of the world and you need a beer or a wine to sit and listen for this, let's talk. Because this might be a little bit of a longer video because I have things I want to talk about for those that are really interested in understanding. Okay, I really understanding. Mr. Rogers, who has a different genetic makeup in his brain leading to autism, right? Like, why is it so impossible for some people? Like, we're so tunnel visioned and narrowly visioned because we don't understand it, right? Because we don't get it.
No, I mean, listen, she's also about to say that she did find a body. She's about to say a lot of weird shit.
And if I told you some of the crazy stories that people I've met around the world who were giving me messages, bringing me a photo of my ascended master in Belize, a guy that anyway, I could go on and on and on. And it took multiples of those experiences, even having channel as a child, for me to understand and not want to refuse my gifts. People that are like me, born like me, don't want to be different, don't want to have these gifts because we are shamed. And it's just like, trust me. Okay. So anyways, going into the canine handler now. I am sorry for that video that I put out. I was half asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, beyond half asleep, and I didn't tune in. That's not how it works for me personally. If anybody tells you they could pick up a scent as a psychic, that somebody is lying versus every time 100%, not going to happen. For me, I need to be physiologically like rested. My energy body needs to be rested. And I have not slept. Full moons affect me. Like I haven't barely slept in a week, except finally last night and the night before. But before that,
you just blamed the fucking moon. I mean, I've made a lot of excuses in my life. I've never blamed the fucking moon for why. It didn't take my psychic abilities to figure out that lady was full of shit. She was tired, and it's the moon's fault.
After listening to that, I barely slept in a week, which is another conversation we'll talk about later as to why. And because it has to do a lot with trauma, which is one of the things I also want to talk about with Sebastian Rogers and why we are so fixated on this case. Anyways, going back to, excuse me, I don't pick up everything. I pick up a lot, but that one I was just too freaking tired, and I couldn't even make it into the call long enough. Like I was listening and half falling asleep, and I couldn't even wait until Julie, who's proven to be a true canine handler, who commented in my video in the chat line. So Julie, if you're watching this, thank you and bless you for what you're doing. And I'm sorry to anybody who followed my video thinking that
Yes, Julia, thank you for giving the other psycho clout, and thank you from jumping on 5011 panels to throw more shade at the family. Thank you. Also, thank you for commenting in this lady's last video that you were going to rent a room for yourself and Steph and pay for the Airbnb. Good job.
canine lady that came into the call on PJ's was legit. She sounded like she knew what she was doing, but I saw Obsessed Crime Stories last night. I was watching again till 1 a.m. researching, and she debunked this woman's staff. Her story of being a true canine is appalling. The pictures were taken off a website, and I'm not going to get into the deep dive because I know, and Dolly's doing a live right now, and he's talking about it. I was listening for a little bit while I was having some coffee and waking up about why are we getting into the weeds about where this lady being a fraud and stuff. Okay, enough. Like she's a fraud.
Because we're proving, and if I hear this one more time from a bitch such as yourself, yes, I called you a bitch. Fuck your feelings. If I hear one more time someone not take accountability for putting the fucking moon and the stars on this lady's reputation that no one vetted, that every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry could just read the transcript and know this bitch is full of shit. If I hear one more of you fucking psychos say, why are we off in the weeds? Bitch, we're proving that all you freaks do is run with rumors, speculations, your channeling abilities, even though the moon fucked it up and you were tired, so channeling took the day off. We're proving all of you losers use the same tactics of rumors, slander, speculation to throw shade at the family when you have no evidence of any of your claims.